Chris Waddle.
Right.
Oh, you're kidding me.
September.
Kyle Lafferty.
Are you joking me?
Is that right?
I know, it's not right.
Anybody else?
Leash, was it?
Like, that is one of the most stupid questions.
Darius Vassell?
Seriously, you all need to just stay quiet. This is getting really annoying doing this quiz.
What is going on here?
Welcome along to the shoutiest segment on Irish radio. It's the scintillating, it's the stupefying, it's the splendido crappy quiz. Every Friday we pit three of team off the ball up against each other in a no-holds-barred quiz of sporting factoids at the end of the week. Allow me to welcome today's contestants. Our first contestant today has had a word in Santa's ear, and his kids will be delighted to know that they're getting the good stuff this year. That's right, under the tree this Christmas, their Fisher-Price toys will be replaced by mini kid-sized cheese boards and the finest selection of kid-sized camembert cheeses. It'll be a Christmas to remember in Shea Barry. Give it up for Adrian. Who's your daddy, Barry?
Yeah. Hopefully Santa delivers everything on.
I hope so too. No cheese board tonight. Leinster game off.
I might have it I could rerun one of the many Heineken Cup wins and just do it that way. Haven't really given it full consideration yet. We'll see how the evening pans out on.
Looking forward
Thinking of me, though.
to hearing all about it. Our next contestant today is throwing one last Hail Mary this Christmas in a bid to keep his children on the straight and narrow as good Catholic Mayo-loving children. He's got David Brady dressed up as Santa booked to come to the house on Christmas Eve before Oisin Mullen stops by to announce that he is staying in the country, and Andy Moran will also pop in to read a chapter from his book By the Fire. The Dublin jerseys will be thrown in said fire and the intervention will be complete. The Murphy household, green and gold, once again. Give it up for Nathan Nate Dog Murphy.
It's a good idea, Eoin, actually. It's a good idea, a sort of 12th of July style bonfire for Dublin jerseys.
I like that. The Ballantyre bully at it again.
That could catch on around the country.
It's a very, very good idea. And our last contestant today likes to stay up late at night and wait for everyone in his house to go to bed. Then, with the television turned down low, he likes to turn to a channel that no one can ever catch him watching. Yes, indeed. He likes to turn on Sky Sports main event in the run-up to Christmas and under his breath mutter, God, yeah, I love the darts. Give it up for the mustachioed menace, Ger Gilroy.
Hey, how you doing? Hello from me and Colin Kaepernick today.
Oh, yeah, the Colin Kaepernick Christmas jumper is back. Very 2016, isn't it? Very 2017?
Well, I think this is one of the best investments I ever made. He went from being a third-string QB to one of the most important athletes of his generation. And who doesn't want to celebrate that with a tacky Christmas jumper?
Have you been watching any of the darts?
I mean, I have not been watching any of the darts. I'm many things in this world, but I'm definitely not a hypocrite when it comes to the darts.
Like the sort of say the line is what I was doing there. Just give us some sort of good stuff on the darts.
Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah. Oh, Brexit down the pub. I mean, it did look like a super spreader event. I couldn't see it. It was on. Phil was watching it in the office the other day, and I couldn't see it. And they were doing the football chants like a full football crowd. I thought there was some new restrictions coming into. And then we were talking about the intersection of the darts fans, the anti-vaxxers, the anti-lockdown people, and those who are vaccinated. And the proportion of darts fans who you think might be vaccinated. Anybody? Is there a? Do we know anything about this?
Yeah, there's no connection whatsoever. Good people,
fair enough,
by and large. That's the darts content we wanted this morning. The format, as ever, is the classic Crappy Quiz with a series of questions on a range of themes. Then it's a slip and slide of trivia, which is the rapid fire round. You can podcast the Crappy Quiz on otbsports.com or on the OTB Sports app. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to click the thumbs up, even if you contribute nothing but misery to your day. Please send any questions you have via postcard to Crappy Quiz Quizmaster, Off the Ball Towers, Marconi House, Diggs Lane, Dublin 2. Just a reminder, OTB AM is brought to you by Gillette. Good morning, start with Gillette. Put your best face forward with their new and improved razors. Round 1 is the boring questions round, never multiple choice. Adrian, name Katie Taylor's opponent last weekend. First name and last name, please.
Sharapova.
And what's her first name?
That's bullshit. Why do I have to give a first name on? Come off it. That's a ridiculous rule.
Come on, it's a ridiculous question in that everybody in the world knows this is going to be his first question and still he doesn't know the answer. He's
no, I think I do know the answer. I've just given it.
And everything,
I've just given it.
Can't even remember her first name.
I'm taking a moral higher ground here and
answer the question.
Yeah, Sharapova. I've answered.
I mean,
No.
That's it. Come on.
Ring that bell.
That's a ridiculous stipulation. I
Well,
know
ring
the
that bell.
answer.
What question
I've
was the
given it.
question?
What's her first name?
Sharapova.
But no, it's not. Her name's not Sharapova. So that is incorrect.
Well, if
No,
somebody,
come off it.
imagine the outrage. Imagine the
There's
outrage.
my winner's
if,
music already.
September.
Machine is getting to overload. Oh my God. It's even
over,
the
is it?
machine is
It's over,
outraged.
finished. Okay, I won. Thanks very much. See you later.
Right. Okay, we're back.
Come on.
Nathan,
Whoa.
no, that's a nil.
No. Can you imagine the
but
outrage if
if it's a
on
nil,
sports
no,
personality here, they kept
whoa,
on their
shush!
tailor
Stop talking in
and
the
said,
middle.
"What's your
Stop
first name?" They
talking
don't
in the
know.
middle of my answer. Shush! If I'm getting a nil, then I'm obviously going to give this a go. But I will have it on record that already I'm outraged about
The
the.
question was first name and last name, please. Everybody knows her surname is Sharapova.
Well, do they? They're only
Yes.
easy if you know the answer. Finita Sharapova.
Ah, he had the right first letter. Firuza.
Ah!
Nathan,
That's ridiculous. I don't get that. It really is, honestly.
question one for you.
Finita, as in like finished. Sharapova.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Finito.
You think they might have made
I
a
mean,
pun of that in
That's
the
what it was
headline?
by the end of it.
Ger, listen to what I've
Exactly,
just
you
got
know.
there. I've got the first and last syllables, and I've got the entire surname, and I'm somehow leaving this round without a point. It's outrageous.
Just as deserved.
Nathan,
along.
Sergio Aguero's career came to a sad end this week, but which club did his senior professional career begin?
Independiente.
Correct. Ger, question one for you. 6 of the top 10 try scorers in the history of the Heineken Cup are Irish. Can you name 3 of them?
6 of the top 10 try scorers in the Heineken Cup are Irish. One of them is Brian O'Driscoll.
That's correct.
Who else would be a high try scorer that would have played a lot in the Heineken Cup?
3 is a low number
Who would
given
be
that I had to
Irish?
give first and second names.
Could you just shut up now so I can work through my slow
Well, it
study? I
seems to
haven't
be
had
the
coffee. I've had no coffee today yet, so I'm phoning this in. I want you all to know this. That's my excuses in first. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to say Dave Kearney.
No.
Wow, that is
That was a shout.
incredibly left field shout.
No,
Wow.
so that's incorrect. In order,
Isan Asewa.
Dennis Hickey?
no Hickey.
Irish, Nathan. Eason Asewa, how much as we love him, should have made him Irish, should have done everything we could to, but didn't. Irish, Nathan.
Jamie Heaslip?
Deduct him a point for that.
Not Jamie Heaslip. You're forgetting about any of the back 3.
Zeebs.
Zeebs is Simon Zebo was second in the Irish list of try scorers. Tommy Bowe is third.
he?
Then Andrew Trimble,
Conway?
Shane Horgan, and Gordon Darcy are the rest of the list. Right, so Nathan, the only person to score from round 1. Round 2 is the referee injustices round. After Michael Massey joined Martin Hansen as one of the world's most controversial officials with his decision-making process in Abu Dhabi
No,
last week.
Michael, no.
This round will test your knowledge. That was a pretty good accent. This round will test your knowledge on some of the other times referees became shrouded in way too much spotlight. Mikey, not Michael, though, is the one tip there. Adrian, question 2 for you. The 2010 Leinster football final was
knew you were gonna ask me
controversial for all the obvious reasons. Peter Fitzpatrick was the manager in the Louth corner.
Dick Turpin.
Who was the Mead manager?
Oh, who's the mean manager? Oh, right. That was not where I thought this was going. Dick Turpin. Who's the mean manager?
Is this time where we point out the the bit where he was just last week in a public forum as a TD saying we need to respect referees? Is this the moment where we take the opportunity to say
Who's the Meath manager?
Yeah.
I'm giving you a bit of extra time there.
No,
Go
but
on.
Peter, you're not looking for Peter Fitzpatrick here.
No, I'm not.
Because he told you that. in the
Tempted to
question.
do the Peter Fitzpatrick accent.
No, but that's
I
what I'm
would
saying. It's
prefer-
God. Who managed a no-mark county like Meath 10 years ago?
There's the headline.
Come on.
Andy McEntee.
It wasn't Andy McAtee. Eamon O'Brien.
Eamon Breen? O'Brien.
Yeah,
O'Brien.
I couldn't think of his surname.
Yeah, exactly. I hope they're all as equally as tough as that.
Nathan, this year's
Yes.
Solheim Cup was no stranger to controversy as a Nelly Corda putt was picked up close to the hole less than 10 seconds after it had come to a halt in the green. Can you tell me which European player picked it up and was subsequently penalised?
That's a tap-in. That's a 3-foot
It certainly
tap-in
was for Nelly Corda.
For that lad. For Nathan, that's
Oh.
his wheelhouse.
It is. This is a bit unfair, Owen.
Yeah.
The man who presents a golf podcast called Golf Weekly and bangs
Well,
on
you see,
about
it's a tough enough question to remember her
Well,
name.
if it's right in his wheelhouse, if it's the toughness of it
Yeah,
depends on
exactly.
his-
It was the biggest golf story in the world this year.
And he's
really.
banging on about the Solheim Cup morning to night, January to December. So
Oh, he's like the Solheim Cup's biggest fan. He's wearing Solheim Cup jocks right now.
That's a thing.
but yet I don't think we're
Anna
going to...
Nordquist.
No, it wasn't. You're in the right area of Europe. It was Madeline Sagstrom.
You sure about that, Nathan? Are they Scandinavian or are they Nordic?
I have no idea. Ger, question 2 for you. Which controversial referee ran for the tunnel immediately at the full-time whistle in the 2015 Rugby World Cup quarter-final between Scotland and Australia after awarding a hugely controversial penalty in the dying moments to hand the Wallabies the victory? This was not his first controversial moment on the World Cup stage.
Oh,
Am I right?
Adrian is not right.
just repeat the question.
Who awarded the controversial penalty to Australia at the end of their World Cup quarter-final against Scotland in 2015?
Is it the English dude? I've just had a brain freeze. Is it the English dude?
Well, is that your answer?
Wait, what's the name?
Yeah, the answer is the English dudes. I just
it's
can't remember his
incorrect.
name.
No, it was Craig
Is
Joubert.
it okay, right.
Round 3 is the Pass the Parcel of Doom round. It's back again.
This is pathetic. Can somebody get me a double espresso and we'll start again?
Another edition of the hottest new invention of 2021. I'll give you a category that involves a list of names, and all you got to do is give me a name that matches the list, and the Parcel of Doom passes on to the next contestant, who also has to give me a name. Once someone fails to give me a name, they get knocked out, and the last person standing wins the point. Adrian, the first list starts with you. Can you name a team set to take part in the 2022 African Cup of Nations?
Morocco.
Morocco is correct. It's going to Nathan next.
Egypt.
Egypt are there. Ger.
Mali.
Mali are in the AFCON. Adrian.
Nigeria.
Nigeria are in the AFCON as well. Nathan.
Senegal.
Senegal are there. Ger.
Cameroon.
Cameroon, correct.
Oh, sure, they're the host nation.
Adrian, look at that. Bit of added info.
Just doing a Nathan on it there, yeah. As he struggles to come up with another answer.
I thought Mali were the host nation. That's why I guess.
I need to tip this along now, nice and quickly.
He's finished. Take him out.
You're already
Kenya.
Struggling. Kenya are not there. No, Kenya are not there. So you're out. Nathan?
Algeria.
Algeria is correct. Ger?
South Africa.
South Africa are not there. Nathan wins the point. The teams that you didn't say: Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Comoros, Equatorial Guinea, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Ivory Coast, Malawi, Mauritania, Sierra Leone, Sudan, Tunisia, and Zimbabwe are the other.
Wow. I thought...
How the hell does South Africa not qualify? What's going on?
Dunno.
They're supposed to be a legacy from hosting major tournaments.
Imagine if that was all made up. Nathan, we're going to start with you on this list. Can you name a footballer who has won the Men's All-Ireland on at least 7 occasions?
Kevin McManaman.
Kevin McManaman is correct. It goes to Ger next.
James McCarthy.
James McCarthy for sure. Adrian.
Michael Dara.
Michael Dara Macaulay is correct. Back to Nathan.
So you took the first
Paddy
one there, you
Andrews.
were okay with that?
What's that? Paddy Andrews is correct. Not correct.
Oof.
Paddy Andrews is not correct. He's out.
What?
He's got 6.
Yeah. Wasn't true. He was sitting you don't listen to the podcast. He was sitting at home on his couch watching in tears on his own when they won the first one in 2011 thinking I should have been there. It was the tough love that Pacquiao gave him. You don't listen to the podcast. I'm just saying. I mean, you must be the only person in the world who doesn't, but
Come on, Ger.
Paddy O'Shea.
Paddy O'Shea is correct.
Cluxton.
Cluxton is correct.
Pat Spillane.
Pat Spillane is correct.
Bernard Brogan.
Bernard Brogan is there for sure.
Mikey Shee.
Correct. Adrian.
Philly.
What's his surname?
Philly McMahon.
That's correct. Ger.
Did I say Jack O'Shea?
You didn't. That's correct. Adrian.
Tim Kennelly.
Oh, no. Bit left field. The list of players you didn't say: Johnny Cooper, Cormac Costello, Michael Fitzsimons, Kieran Kilkenny, Owen Balmer-Liston, Charlie Nelligan, Owen O'Gara, Ogie Moran, Dan O'Keefe, Keane O'Sullivan, Ger Power, Dean Rock, Mick Spillane, and Sean Walsh. Ger, you can lead us off here in the final one. Can you name a winner of the BDO World Arts Championship before 1994 or a PDC World Arts Championships champion since 1994? Just to include those 80 lads there, in case you were interested in
Eric Bristow.
There you go. That's I included that clause that you could say Eric Bristow. That's one. Adrian.
Van Barneveld.
Van Barneveld is correct. Nathan.
Phil Taylor.
Phil Taylor is certainly there. Ger.
Ger's face says it all. That's how we're feeling.
What the fuck? Sorry.
Apologise for all sensitive ears out there this morning. It's Christmas.
What was the last one?
Phil Taylor, Van Barneveld, and Eric Bristow have been said.
What was the Barneveld? How do you say his first name? What was his name?
Raymond Van Barneveld.
Oh, he was the one I was thinking of.
Barney.
What's that guy? Jesus.
I don't know. I actually don't know any other darts players' names.
Okay, you're out. Adrian?
Jesus Christ. There's the Scottish guy.
Easiest one ever.
And then there's the Irish guy, Brendan something that was surname I can't remember. Who's the Scottish guy?
Come on.
That's enough time, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You're not going to find his name.
Dick the... I have no idea.
No,
Dirk.
Dick is not there. Nathan
No
by
Dick.
default scored the point. Bob Anderson, Gary Anderson, Rob Cross,
Gary
Keith
Anderson.
Miller, Adrian Lewis, John Lowe, John Part, Gerwin Price, Dennis Priestley, Leighton Rees, Michael Van Gerwen, Jockey Wilson.
No, that was the one I was thinking
Peter
of.
Rice.
Michael Van
Jackie
Gerwen.
Wilson.
Nathan leading this thing 3-0.
Snake bite right.
Oh,
No. he
Hang on,
can't
I got
be.
a point.
He can't be. Sorry,
I got a
no.
point.
Sorry. Nate's on 2, Jers on 1. Sorry.
Yeah, it's 2-1-1.
Yeah, 2-1-0. Round 4 is the Fun Free Magic number round. Contestants get 3 points, getting the number exactly right. If no one manages that, the nearest contestant who doesn't go bust gets 2 points. The second closest gets 1 point. I'm going to say that we can only accept the answer that's written on your paper. I'm going to have to ask for your pens once the
I
music
just point out that you've missed the opportunity here this week to ask the two lads who won the 100 metres in the men's, even though we talked about it a good bit on the show during the week. Owen, I'm just pointing out.
Sorry
That's
about
what, big opportunity missed.
A good shout.
Ask them there now for a super bonus point.
okay.
Who won the 100 metres, Nathan?
Marcel Jacobs.
Oh, wow, what a genius. If you don't mind, give us the following number. The number of games Urban Meyer won as Jacksonville coach over the course of his entire reign as head coach before he got sacked.
This is...
Plus the number of Austrian teams that have ever made it to the knockout stages of the Champions League. And I mean Champions League era here. Plus the number of times Red Bull have won the Formula 1 Drivers' Championship. Plus the number of goals scored in England's Division 1 on Stephen's Day in 1963, aka that photograph that goes viral every single time there are a lot of goals scored on a single day in the Premier League. Your 30 seconds expire when Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beads. So from the top, how many games did Urban Meyer coach for? Win. Sorry, how many games did Urban Meyer win as head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars? There's a lot going on here that's distracting me. I apologise. The number of Austrian
What's
teams
going on?
that
Tell
have
us.
ever made it to the knockout stages of the Champions
What's
League.
happening?
Adrian, all the noises you're making here.
Urban Meyer, you might as well have just
Just
asked
one.
me,
How many times have Red
pick
Bull
your
won the
favourite
Formula 1
number,
Drivers'
1 to
Championship?
1,000. I haven't a clue.
Stephen's Day, 1963. How many goals were scored?
Oh, you're not getting back into Kerry. Call it Boxing Day.
God,
Among other
Jesus.
The
things.
man can call it Stephen's Day on Match of the Day, and you can't even call it Stephen's Day.
Nathan, what have you got?
61.
61 Ger?
30.
30. Adrian?
I think I might have overshot the runway here slightly. 307.
The answer is 74. So Nathan picks up 2 points and Ger picks up 1. So running through the scores very quick, or the numbers. Urban Meyer won 2 games as Jacksonville coach before being sacked. 1 Austrian team has ever made the Champions League knockout stages. That was this year, RB Salzburg. Red Bull have won the Formula 1 Drivers' Championship on 5 occasions. And
I had that. Well,
the
nearly.
number of goals in England's first division in 1963 was 66.
Wow.
66 goals.
66
I had
goals.
23 thinking that was high.
Crazy, yeah.
Like 54.
So 74 was the correct answer. We move on to the final. Our winner tonight will be decided in the round that separates the men from the boys, the Robbie Savages from the Charlie Savages. It's a no theme in particular, ridiculously easy rapid fire round. The score you get in this round will be added to your score in the previous round. 40 seconds for everyone to answer from the same set of questions. Nathan, you're up first. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
Your 40 seconds starts now. Who are the Galway Senior Football Club champions?
Ballymara.
Correct. Who was the last Republic of Ireland women's manager before Vera Pauw?
Colin Bell.
Correct. Which jockey rode the winner in this year's Grand National at Aintree?
Rachel Blackmore.
Correct. Name the last club managed by Sam Allardyce.
Newcastle.
Too long.
Everton.
West Brom. Who was crowned as this year's Women's Gaelic Football Players Player of the Year, Ger?
Pass.
The Meath full
Too long.
forward.
Vicky Wall. Who has won more Ashes tests in history, Australia or England, Adrian?
Australia.
Correct. Name Lewis Hamilton's Mercedes teammate.
Baltry.
No. no. Valtteri Bottas.
Bottas. That's what did I say? Baltry.
Valtteri. All right, Nathan, you're the winner. Congratulations. Happy Christmas to
Crushing
you.
victory. And a happy Christmas to you all.
It helped to
Just
get
make
like
me the champ
6
of-
tap-ins
champ of
there in the
2021.
quick fire round, of course.
Screw you all. I think Nathan, you'll find out that there's one more of these to come this
No,
year.
but that's
that
a
will be
that's
played
a
next
sort of
week.
Christmas
And that will
special.
define-
It's not a grand
That will define
finale.
who the champion of the
But
year
that's a
is.
team event.
Exactly, a grand
That is gonna
finale.
be a
Right.
team event.
That's
where
gonna
just
dictate who the champion is,
The
Nathan,
individual
for the entire
honour,
year.
the individual
The two
honour has been
Muppets.
taken.
No, there's no
Statler
individual.
and Waldorf
There's no
there.
I in team, Nathan.
We will be back for the big crappy quiz of the year over Christmas. Keep an eye on our social channels for that. That's been this week's crappy quiz. Have a happy Christmas and a great weekend, everyone. Chat to you soon.